it's Teresa with FotoBella.com, and I'm going to show you how to get started with your silhouette. Let's start by checking to make sure we've received all of the included items. First, we're going to start with our silhouette, the SC digital cutting tool, which is the most important, that does all of our work. Second, our power cable and our AC adapter. The power cable actually plugs into the AC adapter to power our silhouette. Fourth, our USB cable, which plugs into our silhouette and into our computer. Your instructional video, which will give you some helpful hints on using your silhouette. And your software, your silhouette software. 2 cutting mats, which you'll use these to put either your cardstock or your vinyl on in order to cut them through the silhouette. And our blade with our 3 adjustment caps. So we have the yellow adjustment cap, which is for your medium thick paper, your pink adjustment cap, which is for your thick paper such as your cardstock, or your blue adjustment, which is for your more thin media such as your vellum or vinyl. All of those are included with your silhouette, and one additional item that I think is necessary or even helpful in keeping all of your silhouette products together is this bag here, your silhouette bag. And that helps keep you organized and also allows for you to travel with your silhouette if you're going to day crops or wherever you decide to go with the silhouette cropping tool. Okay, so now I am going to download my silhouette software, and you can use the enclosed CD that was included with your silhouette, or I recommend going to FotoBella.comcrafting and downloading the latest version. And that is what I've decided to do to get the most recent version. So at FotoBella.com, I am going to click here on support at the top right, go to get the latest software and download the latest software. And then I am going to download the software for Windows XP because I am using a Microsoft computer and I do have the Windows XP, so click there. Save my file to my computer and then let that download. It'll only take about a minute to a minute and a half. Okay, so while my software is installing, I am going to plug in my power cord. So I'm going to connect my power cord to my AC adapter. Plug this in into the wall first. And then plug my power adapter into my silhouette here on the side. Once I've connected the power supply to both the silhouette and the wall, I am going to connect the USB to the silhouette and then the other end to my computer here. And once both of those cords are connected, we can turn our silhouette on here with this standby button. And now my PC is finding new hardware. Okay, so I have opened my silhouette software, and now I am going to add text and an image from my library. So along here on the left column you will see these different symbols, and this one is to edit points, this is to draw a line, this is to add a rectangle. And if you go a little further down, you will see here the A. So we're going to click on the A to add text to our page. And I am just going to type in FotoBella.com and just drag that to the top left of my page. And then I am going to go File, My Library, and add an image. I'm going to add here this flower that we see. So I'm going to double click on that to add that into my folder here. And then right now it is a clear color, so I'm just going to click on that, go into my color up here on the top column, and just make that like a red color. And then make my flower just a little smaller because I don't want it that large. And then drag that up here under FotoBella.com. Okay, so now that my computer is all set up with both my text and my image from my library, I am going to prepare my paper in order to insert it into the silhouette. So I will take one of my cutting mats along with the paper that I have chosen and stick it right to the line up with the top row and the corners on the side, and just make sure that there are no bubbles between the cutting mat and my paper. And then I am going to take my cutting mat, line it up with the rollers, and press enter to load with the carrier. So now that I have loaded my paper, I am going to go back to my computer, go to File, Send to Silhouette, and then here on the right hand side I get the prompt: 1, place the page onto the carrier sheet as shown, which we have done. 2, set the silhouette display to load with carrier. 3, our current settings are our media is our print paper, which that is what I'm using, so my speed and thickness will be at 10. And if you do need to change your settings, you can do so right here. 4, load the carrier sheet into the silhouette. And last but not least, 5 is cut our page. So we're going to click cut our page. And while that is trimming, that is the starting your silhouette. Okay, the silhouette has finished cutting out my 2 items. So I am going to press the enter button again to unload my media. And from there I am going to remove my paper from my cutting mat. And I have my flower along with my FotoBella.com lettering. And there we have it, our final product with our flower from our library and our letters from FotoBella.com. The silhouette does offer endless opportunities, so visit us back soon for how to with vinyl. Thanks a lot from your friends at FotoBella.com.